Just getting set up here. Dark match, Steve. Please don't leave. We're breaking down this middle ground debate today with Alex Stein, featuring Alex Stein. I'm going to get to this in a minute. Just been pressed for time today. All right. Here we go. Yeah, fucking, all right, goodbye to the music. I've had a crazy-ass day today, just been fucking behind on time, and here we are, starting late. Dark Match Steve, if you're up in here, don't feel shy. Get up in the chat. Call me a little slut. We were covering Mr. Beast stuff yesterday. So as you know, if you subscribe to my channel, you will get $10,000. This is real. If you're a 9-year-old kid and you're watching this right now, if you subscribe in the next 5 minutes, you get $10,000. All right, but anyway, Alex Stein was on Middle Ground. Let's get into this. Now, this is the Jubilee channel. I've seen a few of these debates on this channel. They're interesting. I mean, if you're not familiar with this Middle Ground debate style on the Jubilee channel, they'll have a few different people that, you know, are on opposing sides of whatever topic, whatever subject, and it'll be like, I don't know, 5 or 6. I don't know how many they normally do, but a few people on each side. Then they'll bring up a few different prompts and get these people to talk it out and debate it. And I don't know. I don't follow this channel that closely. I think they often, or not often, but I think it's not uncommon that they have people that are kind of famous or viral on here to debate. I don't think they're probably mostly, I might not be familiar with the people I've seen on there, but they're probably a lot of people that do have followings. I don't know if they have just random Joe Schmo off the fucking street that said he likes Trump, so they bring him in here. But anyway, you can see the title here. It's fucking Democrats or I'm covering the title now. It says fucking Democrats versus Republicans, 2024 Middle Ground. Alex Stein is featured on this episode, and there are clips and stuff going around. It's so funny because I saw this pop up on my YouTube channel, recommended because I follow Stein and all his stuff, and I don't know if I'm subscribed to this Jubilee channel. I probably will subscribe now. But anyway, fucking, yeah, I saw this pop up with Alex Stein, and I started watching it. And then about halfway through, I was like, man, I want to get on social media and tell Alex he did good. And then when I pop on there, and it's like there's clips going viral all over the place, and, you know, and there was parts that were going viral that I hadn't got to yet. So, yeah, let's go through this. This is worth watching because Alex Stein is so interesting. You know, it's like pro wrestling with Stein, but, you know, he's real. He does care about stuff, and he, you know, whatever fucking side he takes on shit. It is genuine. But he's just like, yeah, he's a crazy guy. We'll put it that way. But yeah, let's watch him. And we're going to talk about some of the facts presented in this debate. I forgot. I saw a few things that I think I had an issue with that might be worth discussing. So we'll get to that here, and let's get it rolling. It's already 8:22. I meant to start at 8 o'clock, so we're late, and I'm gonna be up late again tonight. All right, let's do it.
In America, in America.
I'm Ka Takahashi, and I'll be moderating this discussion, Democrats versus Republicans.
The shooting at Trump's rally will change the course of the election. Will the agreeers please step forward?
I think everybody has seen the picture of him raising his fist.
I don't know who all these other people are in this room, but I guarantee they're not ready for this motherfucker right here. I guarantee they're not prepared for what's about to happen, for what this guy has in store.
And I personally, I'm from Texas, and so all of my friends have been posting it.
Oh,
and I'm friends with a lot of Republicans, respectively, and they've been posting it, and it's kind of an empowering thing now, and it's kind of causing people to want to vote for him. And a lot of moderates are saying it now as, oh, he is strong, and like what he went through, like he can go through anything, you know. So a lot of moderates now are leaning towards wanting to vote for him, and it's kind of scary.
Yeah, he was shot, but let's call it what it is. It was an attempted assassination, which failed. Obviously done by a liberal, because Republicans would know how to shoot guns.
That's not true. It was a Republican.
That is not true.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Thomas Matthew Crooks.
I'll go ahead.
A Republican.
Oh, yeah.
When
Okay.
did he donate? He donated January 20th, 2021, and then he registered as a Republican September.
Yeah, because that's
2021.
because to create a narrative. If you're a school shooter or whatever, an assassination.
Yeah, this is the old
Yeah, that's why he wore a
years
shirt. He
ago?
wore a shirt called Demolition.
Party does not matter when
This
you
has
put out
been
a
a
video
plan
saying
for
he's
3
Donald Trump.
years.
Yeah.
Robert,
Meditating.
you don't think you don't
Regardless
think,
of the
no, let
motives,
me
he
just
was
answer this.
shot.
You don't think a person that is a murderer or an attempted murderer probably has fantasized about it for longer than 3 years?
No, people do stuff
He's
like that
probably
on
killed
a whim.
animals. I'm just saying, if you're going to be a shooter, you're probably fantasizing.
No,
about shooting
people
somebody.
do that stuff on a
So
whim.
yeah, I
all
would
the
say that.
time.
Okay, so first thing, this was part of this is a point I wanted to make about this, because people often, I hear, oh, he donated $15. That's it. Like, obviously he's a Republican through and through, because he only donated $15 to some fucking Democrat bullshit fund. You know, this I think is really when I reported on the Trump shooting the first time, talked about it, and I got a lot more to break down with that, because I don't know about that whole thing. But anyway, what the fuck was I talking about? Oh, I talked about the shooter donating money, and that that I thought him donating money shows more where his mind and his heart is than him having registered as a Republican. You know, there's various reasons you would register as a Republican. I mean, well, who knows? What if he did that because he wanted to stop? You know, he thought that they would be able to vote someone else. You know, he would use his primary vote to try to get someone else besides Trump on the ticket to go against Biden. Who knows what the fuck he did that for? I don't know. The $15 donating to some Democrat fund thing, whatever. I don't even know what it just said. I just said it on the screen, but his donation of that, I think, speaks volumes. Just for the record, I think I only have one Trump hat now, but I have 2 Trump hats and a couple flags and a Trump coin. I didn't buy any of that stuff. That's stuff people gave to me because they knew that I liked Trump in 2016 and in 2020 every time he's ran, and then there's like, you know, some merch or whatever that comes out. I have a shirt too. That's right, a Trump Pence shirt. I didn't buy any of that shit. I haven't given 1 penny to Donald Trump, and I voted for him twice. I probably will again, but that's a whole nother thing to break down about how I'm voting and why, if anyone gives a fuck. But we might get into some of that shit tomorrow or Friday. But I'm just putting it into perspective here. I don't know how other people are with donating to whatever, that they just give their fucking money away. But it's like, you know, I'm working class. I don't have a bunch of fucking money laying around, and I don't just give it away to political causes. Okay, other people bought me all my Trump shit. The Trump coin I have, the flags, the fucking shirt, the hats, all that stuff was given to me. I haven't put one penny in Trump's pocket. And I've, you know, on paper, I am a huge Trump supporter. And if you just judge by my past social media, I sure as hell was a big supporter. So I don't know. I just feel like this $15 that people brush it off like it's nothing and it doesn't prove that he was a fucking Democrat or was really on their side. I disagree. I don't know. Like I said, maybe I'm just a broke bitch like that, and that's fine. But I haven't given Trump one fucking dollar. Okay. Oh shit, what'd I do?
It would make sense that he's probably thought about killing somebody for over 3 years.
I mean, yeah, probably killing somebody,
Exactly,
but
you
it's
agree with
not
me.
like
Okay, let's let Emily
me
finish her
finish.
point. Let's let Emily.
I'm very well known. I do common sense takes.
I'm grabbing a bottle of water. Fucking let's keep this going up, but I'm gonna get up for a second.
Okay? Left, right, doesn't matter. You tried to assassinate someone. I'm going to safely say you don't like that person. Okay? You're probably on the opposite team. Other than that, yes, I intake a lot of news. It's what we all do for a living. Everyone woke up. I see all the stats, everything going up. We vote on, you know, who's going to win, all these things. Every single person with a brain is like, he just won. So yes, I do think this changes things. That's all.
Yeah,
The way that it changes it, though, is that it validates a very falsified argument that Biden wants to go after his political opponents. Okay, well, Tulsi Gabbard said it on Bill Maher recently. Okay, so Republicans are, you know, propagating that theory that Biden wants to go after political opponents and he wants to promote like political violence, right? And obviously, you're already saying that he was a liberal.
Propaganda when
so
Biden
it's
said that Trump needs to be put in a bullseye 5 days ago.
5 days ago.
Yeah, when
He
did
tweeted it. He tweeted it. And
It's on his Instagram right now
The
as well.
campaign took it down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course they took it down.
Great.
Real convenient, but I don't know if that's propaganda.
But I want to
That's
ask this question, Danny, and you know, it's like saying, yeah, my girlfriend goes to another school. When you say your friends feel empowered by this, just admit that you feel empowered from that video. Saying
No, I don't at all.
You're telling me you didn't
No, I
get
think it's
any sense of
embarrassing.
pride
Oh.
No,
after
I saw
getting
that.
shot, standing up, raising your fist, saying fight.
Is it
against
bad for me to say I'm
You don't
kind of
like that
happy
at
it
all?
kind of happened?
That shit gave everybody goosebumps. Even if you hate Trump, it's okay to admit that it gave you fucking goosebumps to see somebody supposedly get shot in the head and then get up and put their fist in the air and yell fight. No one's ever seen anything like that. So just get over it. It was empowering. You can still hate Trump and just be like, wow, that was a moment, bitch.
I don't
That's
know.
bad. Yes.
Yeah.
Here's why it's
Danny, wait, hold it, bring it to you. You're happy that
I'm not happy what happened
you just
at
said
the
I'm
rally.
kind of happy that.
I mean, yeah,
What
I
are you
hate
happy about?
Trump.
Yeah,
I hate Trump. Maybe
so
it
much so
scared him.
Okay, but what's going on in your life that you wish murder or death upon somebody?
I don't wish that he died.
But you just said that
okay?
you'd be happy if he did.
I'm
I don't
glad
condone-
he
I don't
didn't
condone
die,
violence, but I
okay?
hope I
I'm
see
sure someone out there loves
Wait,
scary
wait, hold on, Alex. Repeat that
Wait,
again.
I want you guys to both say this
Yeah.
out loud very clearly. to
Please.
Wait,
this
what did you
camera.
just say?
I said I don't condone violence, but I hope I see.
Airplane Willie, thank you so much, bro. You motherfucker. Yeah, 14 minutes ago. No, I was BSing for the first little bit, so it's all good. I was having to get set up. Bro, I've been busy today. I was late working. I came home and I thought I could take a 30-minute nap, and I was late getting on here. So yeah, I was like, by the time I went live and I was still setting everything up. So you didn't really miss anything, but here we go. We're just breaking down Alex Stein on this Jubilee channel, the middle ground debate that he just did. Oh, so yeah, good times. Fucking, I've seen a few debates on this channel. It's good shit.
Something.
What does that mean?
It means that Trump got it coming to him. He's been saying this shit for years
Yeah,
and
I hope
years
you guys
and
get a nice
years.
position so you can
There's
see
bound to
this.
be
Nice.
some point where a Republican or a Democrat, somebody loses their shit and says, I'm not happy with the president saying all this all the time. I'm not happy with him trying to destroy democracy. I'm not happy with him trying to destroy the American dream. That's how my generation feels. That's how plenty of people in the city feel. That's how plenty of people in this county feel. That's how 70 million people.
We're gonna go and kill
Really quick.
people.
Do you condone?
Yes, that's exactly.
Okay, look, there's violent rhetoric on both sides for sure. Now, when I talked about the Trump assassination attempt on my first little video talking about it, I mentioned that Biden made the bullseye comment, and the fucking what's her goddamn name, the gingerhead bitch that she's gotten canceled, Kathy. Is it Kathy Griffin? Yeah, I think, that held up the bloody Trump head and, you know, talks about that Biden can now assassinate Trump and all this stuff. I mean, I made the point that this constant echoing in the zeitgeist or whatever, that's just all the time in the background. Kill Trump. Here's a play about Trump getting killed. Here's Trump's head decapitated. It's like, you know, I said, are you happy now, to those people? I didn't necessarily, I wasn't necessarily claiming that that is the cause of this to happen. I mean, of course, there's crazy people out there that'll get triggered by, you know, seeing this shit constantly and thinking about it and keep seeing it and like, man, should I do that? And then, oh, here's somebody with Trump's head decapitated. Oh, Green Day, I haven't listened to them in 15 years, but he's holding up a Trump head. It's like, you know, I get where that could be motivation, but this is the thing. I try to support free speech, you know, very, very staunchly. I try to, you know, I hate to cancel or, you know, like even with the Destiny shit that happened, which we'll be going over that shit soon. But, you know, it's like people can say whatever the fuck they want to say as long as they're not, it's not a call to action. Then that, I mean, that's completely reckless. And even then we could debate about whether it should be banned or not allowed. But it's like, people saying this bullshit about Trump, that he's Hitler and all that stuff, you can't just be like, oh, you're causing people to try to kill him, because then we can't fucking critique either people on either side. I like to be able to make jokes about Pelosi's husband getting hit with a hammer because it's possibly a gay prostitute, okay? Those were good times on Twitter. You can't take that from me just because we don't want people calling Trump Hitler. It's not fair. Let's keep going here. Sorry.
What happens all the time in America?
Do you condemn the Trump shooter, and do you condemn political violence?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, good. So here's why this
Nick.
changes
Oh,
everything.
I'm seeing the
It is
chat
because
here.
we just saw an image of our president, somebody that has been politically persecuted for years. He was
my dude.
He was impeached twice. I was there in Battle Creek, Michigan.
I'm still trying to streamline navigating here. I don't even have I have a mouse. I just need I need to fucking hook it up. Fat Pig, thanks for stopping in, dude. Fucking yeah, I was late as fuck in the Bubba Army chat again this morning. I've been staying up too late. But yeah, fucking what's up, guys? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in here, supporting me. I appreciate it. We're just breaking down the Alex Stein shit. Steve, do you feel like 2024 is like a blur with insanely blurry timeline? Dude, that's like, yes. I've been fucking, it's crazy. I don't think it's just me getting older. It's actually, you know, this is a characteristic of the times that we're in, that shit just feels like it flies by and it's blurry. It's because like everyone's fucking busy all the time, and time just fucking like I never get a fucking vacation, and even when I get a vacation, I don't feel like I'm on vacation. I hear other people talk about that kind of shit too, and it's just like fucking ridiculous. And the politics, the insanity of American politics doesn't fucking help that for sure. Let's get back to this, or else I'm going to be here way too late again.
On the night of his second impeachment. This is a man, and you may not agree with it, but what you just said is that you hope something happens. And when Republicans hear that, when conservatives hear that, that does validate that people want violence. And,
Well, somebody from the Heritage Foundation just said that they want a bloodless revolution so long that the left doesn't
wrong,
have it.
and that is wrong. That is completely wrong. And what you just said
But
is
these
wrong.
are the people, these are the pundits that you're
and the
relying
reason-
on.
I don't rely on them. You don't know anything about me. You don't know what I watch. You don't know who I listen to. You don't know where I get my.
Well, let me. What did?
And I want to finish really quick. The reason why this changes everything is because we just saw a man who was politically persecuted. He was shot, and his first instinct,
If I were on this panel, I'd be like, I get my news from Alex Stein.
instinct was to get up, bloodied, beaten, raise his fist, and tell his supporters to fight. Whether or not you agree with that, there is something in that image that resonates with a lot of Americans, and it displays courage, it displays bravery, and a lot of moderates who you probably disagree with, that is going to resonate with them too.
And he said that knowing full and well those could be his final words. He didn't know what happened. When you're in a state of shock like that, when something like that happens
His
to you,
final
he
word.
knew those could be his final words. He's going to go and tell his supporters to fight.
Relax, bro. We see your fucking outfit, okay? We see you're on that Trump D. Just relax. He's not dead, okay?
This is the problem. You guys incite violence. We don't incite
What
violence.
was
You
January
guys incite
6th
violence.
then?
January
So
6th.
you're saying
Charlottesville.
January
Oh,
6th
January
was
6th.
okay.
It just said
You
that
guys-
if something happened.
100 million Americans are pissed off right now. We just saw our favorite president get shot on national television. Where are the riots? No, I see peaceful. I see peaceful support outside of Trump Tower in New York. I see peaceful support all across the country. Social media exploding. Elon Musk endorsing him. That's how we protest. How you guys protest?
When the last
This
convicted
guy-
felon got shot, George Floyd, you guys riot.
This gay guy right here he hates that the red suit guy is a Trump supporter. He fucking hates it because you can tell he wants a piece of that. He wants a piece of that meat.
When our convicted
I
felon
can tell. Sorry. I don't know about. Look, it's the gaydar or whatever. Yeah.
got shot, peaceful protests.
Okay, let's bring on the disagreeers. You guys want to come on in?
Y'all gonna have a visit from the fucking feds though.
We're gonna hear from them first, and then
That's gonna,
and then
they're
y'all
gonna
can
go after y'all.
jump in.
On hard.
You know, look, I categorically reject all kinds of political violence.
DMCA. What? What does that mean? What? I don't know what that means. Wait, did I get kicked off? What the fuck?
Against all people. I see you ready
Did I
in your
get
next
kicked
line for your
off for
Tucker
a
Carlson
second?
audition tape. Hold on to
Tucker
it.
Carlson's my biological stepdad. So go ahead.
Oh, excellent. Okay, so you didn't have to have a president assassinated. There's a small, tiny minority of people who might, but most everyday Americans don't want to see political violence at all. I think were I someone who wanted to use every possible opportunity to improve my electoral chances, I probably would run with a ball that was thrown to me that would make me look like a martyr. But I got to say, you know, none of us represent the people who are going to make this election either way. We all have strong opinions. We all consume political news before 6 weeks out from election day. None of us are qualified to speak to the people who will decide this election. But to be clear,
did I fucking get
I don't
kicked off
think
of here for a
it
second? What the
helped
fuck
him
happened?
necessarily, just because it's not anywhere near the craziest thing that's probably going to happen between now and November. I think people take for granted that, you know, this is early July. Months will pass. All kinds of crazy things have happened early in previous election cycles that mattered not by election day. So, you know, do what you will with your, I assume you genuinely mean arguments about people on the left being more violent than the right. But at the end of the day, to the actual prompt being asked, no, I don't think it will impact the election ultimately.
I have a really simple question.
There's violent people on both sides. Anyone that's like willing to get violent for some fucking politician is completely stupid. Okay, let's just be real.
What do you think about
Before we
somebody on your side?
rebuttal, let's hear from all the disagreeers, then we can jump in.
Yeah, I mean, I'll build on that. I think we're too far out from the election for people's memories to retain this. Things move quickly.
It's less than 4 months.
Yeah, 4 months is an eternity. What were you doing 4 months ago? Do you even remember?
I know exactly what I was doing.
I don't think I'll forget.
Well, anyways, the point is the news cycle moves so quickly
Anybody in
that
chat?
people are
did I get
inundated
kicked
with new
off?
things.
But
And
the
4 or
picture
5
would be
things.
in text.
Hold on.
Let him finish, let him finish.
4 or 5
screen
things are going to
drop.
happen between now and then that overshadow this. And the saddest thing that I'll say in conclusion is we're hard into gun violence.
Anybody in the chat, could you answer me? Did my stream drop off? Because I saw the viewers went to 0 and the shit, I got a fucking swirly deal. I don't know what the fuck happened. Someone said something about DMCA'd. I don't know if I'm not supposed to be fucking playing this video on my channel or what. I don't know what happened. Whatever, here we go.
This really wasn't that big of a deal in the end. Sadly, I hate to say it, but a guy dying in the crowd, 2 people critically injured, and ex-president of the United States nicked in the ear by a bullet should be a big deal. But gun violence is so prevalent in America that people are going to shrug this off. Watch in 2 weeks. Nobody will be talking about this.
Do you think gang violence in Chicago is the same as the former president of the United States almost being murdered?
Can you repeat that?
You're saying that shootings happen all the time, so it's not that big of a deal. Do you think that the common gun violence that we see in this country, right, shootings happening in inner cities, is the same or equivalent to the former president almost being assassinated?
No, but I think the shock of gun violence is what is similar, and people have become hardened to it.
And the way that the media treats the shooter.
This guy's point over here is, you know, he's rightfully pointing out that the majority of gun violence in America is these fucking cities, Democrat-run cities. The majority of them, I think, that already have strict gun laws, and it's just criminals running around with fucking black market, sold guns, and all this violence is gang violence. So that doesn't really, I mean, the average citizen isn't in a fucking gang. The guy, Democrat here on the left is making it like, oh, well, because you right wingers want to have your guns, we have gun violence all the time. So the president getting shot, I mean, come on, people get shot every day in this country because you people want to have guns. It's like, dude, come on. It's the fucking gangs, and the fucking Democrats are just letting these fucking gang affiliated people over the fucking border, no questions asked, fucking terrorists coming through the fucking border, like actual terrorists on watch lists and shit, just walking over here.
I mean, it's the same narrative that everybody's trying to build off of. What kind of gun was he using? He was 20 years old. He went to school. He was a loner. Like, everybody submits all these tips saying they knew him. That, like, it's getting the same treatment as any other mass shooting.
Wait, really quick. I have a really quick question.
I want him to, because he hasn't asked a question.
I just want to say, what's your name again?
Guy.
It's a good name, Guy.
Thank you.
You said people are going to forget about this, but you know what memes are, right?
Sure.
You don't think Donald Trump raising his fist, being shot, will be a meme that lives longer than all of us combined?
No.
What happened to his mugshot? That's still around.
What do you
don't think that'll be? Wait, you don't think that'll?
I don't think it was that iconic of a moment. I think you guys are blowing it a little out of proportion.
That's fine. That's
Wait, so what happened with Reagan?
What do you two think about your guy on your side here saying that he hopes something happens?
I would
I
condemn
disagree.
that. Yeah.
Good for you guys. That's
That's
the
good,
moral.
'cause I
By the way, he's not saying he hopes. He says he has it coming to him, but based on
Many
don't
things. Democrats are big mad that this is one of those things that's probably gonna it's gonna overshadow half of the other shit that's in the history books, that they want to fucking condemn Trump, that it's going to be insurrection in the history books, but then overshadowing that will be this meme picture of Trump bloodied with his fist in the air.
Actually, like you to, can you
You
clarify
better
what
clarify
you meant
it, dude.
by that?
Yeah, you're gonna have a knock at your door. You better clarify. That's gnarly.
There's some points where all of this is going to start boiling over, right? There are people on my side.
Yeah, he's going to have a knock at his door. It's going to be the FBI handing him an AR-15, telling him, do what you need to do.
That get very violent, that get very vitriolic with their comments, right? I went to UCLA, and I'm seeing that we have a lot of students who get very in their minds about their politics, about wanting to protect Gaza, about wanting to make sure that their voices are heard from the left in the Democratic Party. The same thing happens with you guys, though. So we have extremists on both sides that are going to come at some point.
That's not the same.
Boil it over.
That's not has nothing to do with it. You said you want something to happen. As
Because
in
I
you
want this shit
another
to be
attack.
over.
But
Wait, can
Donald
I make
Trump,
a quick
even if you don't
comment?
politics, why would you wish death on him? He doesn't wish death.
I never
on
wish
you.
death on
You
him.
said you hope something
You
happens.
hope something happens.
But what is that something? I hope that there's some sort of political boil over, right? We're edging to a point where there's going to be some kind of civil war. There's going to be some kind of like interstate violence. That's
All right,
happening.
So you're hoping for
You're
violence.
inciting
Yeah,
violence.
Robert E. Lee over here.
I hope that we break the point. I hope that we break the dam where we don't have to keep fighting about policies and whether or not we have conspiracy theorists in government. I hope that we get to the point where we're done with all of it and we can get through this antebellum era.
Does the fact that the two people on your side, reflected and said that that's going too far, does that make you reflect